And welcome back to pregame.tv. Ken Thomson along with his friends. Well, I guess there are no friends here on this Friday. What's going on with that? You could tell it's the baseball all-star break right around the corner. Where's my pal Chuck Edel, Friday night show over there at K-Dawn? He's gone. He went to get married in Florida. Where's my good buddy Marco D'Angelo? Pittsburgh bound again. Of course, I've slipped over into his chair. We would all know what happened to Wally Pipp when he lost that, sat out that one game and never got back on the field. So, Marco D., I'm just telling you, I'm just saying, as they would say. And then, of course, Vegas runner, can't find this guy anywhere. Fezzik, bailing out of town. Even R.J. Bell. Now, you're never going to find the head honcho. Where's he at? Nobody here, but because it is, of course, the weekend prior to the All-Star break, wanted to make sure we left you with a couple of free game videos. So I've got a couple picks, one for Saturday and one for Sunday in Major League Baseball. And again, be reflecting on a lot of the divisional races and, of course, the future odds second half on my radio show, which is on AM 720 KDWN. It is SportsX Radio. And also first preview on AM 1100 ESPN Radio. That is 10 a.m. every Monday through Friday. My show, likewise, Monday through Friday. These are two shows where you're going to always have members from pregame.com and come on and get some expert analysis as far as handicapping all the different sports. And then as my show's going from 7 to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, Pacific Standard Time, I will keep you abreast of all the games. And that goes throughout football and basketball, college basketball season, always updating all the scores, not just the same old top 25 games. We hit all the scores. And as we get rolling into college football and the NFL, Chuck and I on Friday night, we will break down every single college game against the Vegas number put out by Canada Racing Sports, and of course all the other lines that come as well, and get you the different lines around town. But we break down every college game right through the NFL schedule, and then as we roll into college basketball season, we roll down every game on Saturday's hardwood card all the way through March Madness. So just something to jot down. Meanwhile, pregame.tv, well, again, Major League Baseball got a good rivalry going over there at Wrigley Field. St. Louis and the Chicago Cubs. Cubbies won the opener 3-0. We're taping on Friday evening, and the Cardinals even that series up today with a 3-2 victory at Wrigley Field. So going into Saturday, they're all even in this series. Cubs are playing much better of late. Cardinals, of course, the most consistent team in Major League Baseball, briefly passed by the Pittsburgh Pirates just for a little bit. Pirates hit a hiccup, and of course the Cardinals started picking things up and have won 5 out of 6 to get back top perch there in the National League Central, and also the best record in Major League Baseball. As my good pal Marco D'Angelo says, well, Ken, that's all well and good, but who do you like in this game? Let's make it official. And we'll do just that. It's a great game. Again, on the pitching mound, you're looking at Lance Lynn, you're looking at Matt Garza for the Cubs. Tough to go against a Cardinal team that is so consistent hitting-wise. Now, of course, they struggled for a brief spell there, about a 10-game spell there where they went 3-7, 2-8, and they struggled, but they got things back together. And, of course, like I said, now best record in Major League Baseball. But when you look at the year that Yadier Molina's having, so consistent. Alan Craig, Matt Carpenter, Carlos Beltran, all four of these guys over 300. What about Beltran stepping in for where Albert Pujols left a void? And a lot of Cardinal fans thought it was a huge void and they wouldn't be able to overcome it. Well, look what Pujols did in Anaheim, struggled mightily in his first year. Look what Beltran did, had an outstanding campaign, and this year already 19 home runs, 52 RBIs, hitting at 305. So again, St. Louis, very consistent. Also Adams, Holiday's starting to hit now. You have Jay, Freese, Cosma, all these guys very, very tough, and then a very solid pitching staff led by Adam Wainwright. Now we talk about Lance Lynn. He's got his share of victories, but look at his last 4 road games. In his last 2 road games, he has lost those 2 games. He's given up 9 runs on 14 hits, and he's walked 5, and that's just in 13 2/3 innings. The 2 prior road games, he got victories in both of those, but his stats were even worse. 11 innings pitched, 11 runs, so giving up a run per inning, 14 hits, and 6 walks. That's not going to get it done in 11 innings. Now, taking on the Cubs, you look at the Cubbies on the other side of the spectrum. Lineup not that consistent compared to that Cardinal lineup. But Alfonso Soriano, Anthony Rizzo, both these guys starting to hit, get some power numbers there. And with Matt Garza, doesn't need a lot of offensive support, and we'll get to his numbers in just a sec. Castro, Navarro, Shearholds, these guys need to step up. Soriano, Rizzo, and Castro, between those three, they do have 68 doubles, so we'll see at Wrigley Field if the Cubbies can get Matt Garza some support. And I said he doesn't need much. Well, when you look at his last 5 outings, he has one no decision, a game that he led 3-0 after 7, that Carlos Marmol blew that game against the Mets. Since then, 4-0. he has been outstanding. 37 inning pitched in these last 5 games for Matt Garza. 4 earned runs, less than a run per game, 34 strikeouts, just 8 walks. He's averaging between 7 and 8 innings per outing. He has not gone less than 7 innings in his last 5 outings. So I like Matt Garza. How about this? I'm getting a plus price. I thought I'd be a small dog, or I'm sorry, a small favorite. Instead, I'm a small dog. Cubbies are plus 110. And again, specify pitchers. Make sure you do that, because if Garza gets a blister in the bullpen warming up, you want to make sure you don't have action. You want to say listed pitchers and make sure that you have Matt Garza going. So that's going to be the play. I'm going to take the Cubs over the Cardinals, and then I'll come back. I'll give you a play for Sunday's game. It'll be the Angels and Seattle, but the play for Saturday afternoon, and again a 4:15 start locally there in Chicago. It'll be 6:15, so the shadows can come into play there in Chicago. That'll only help the pitchers, and Matt Garza really doesn't need much help right now. So again, pregame.tv, my free play for Saturday. Take the Cubs, list Matt Garza. He's a plus 110 over the St. Louis Cardinals.